Yes, so after I was evicted actually for the assault with the crackhead, and that case was dropped. But while I was in the shelter system during the eviction that the judge wrongfully did, due to a lie that the officer told, that's why I was in this whole assault mess issue. Officer Reynard, actually from the 30th precinct, as you see in my videos, I mentioned that. I spoke to a detective Capo. Now, this detective Capo called me while I was in the shelter system about actually I was staying at Samaritan Village and in Brooklyn. So this detective Capo called me in regards to my case with the super son. Now, the reason why Detective Capo have called me because Detective Calstrum, during that time, he was actually the officer that arrested me for the aggravated harassment. Now, that's another sticky issue. That's an open case, as I said, and it has to do with the 30th precinct. And yes. So this Detective Capo called me, and I had a little discussion with him, a little heated discussion. Yes, I did curse him out, and he said, he called me asshole or whatever the hell he said. I don't remember going back then, but I actually do have, I think, a voicemail from him, which they have my phone for evidence for this case. So, yes, the dirty 30 once again. So actually, my evidence I have for my job, but I have my director and on audio when I had a meeting with them and they were lying. That's also on that phone also that the police have for evidence. This case has been going on since August 28th, and as I said, it's just an open case, and I'm going back to court on February 21st. So the ADA is trying to hold it real as long as possible, and we know how the legal system works. My lawyer just told me sit back and relax and just, make them do their process. But now we see where the legal system holds cases longer than they should, just to be antagonistic, whatever the case is. And as I said, they also have my phone. But skipping over all of that, let's go back to this. Detective Capo called me, and I told him why the fuck is he calling me once again, because they're dirty 30 precinct. And he hung up the phone on me. I called him back and I said, why don't Detective Calstrum handle it, because he's actually the one that arrested me. He's actually the one that's investigating the super son. What a twist. So now, yo, you can speak now.
Now, what you were saying?
Remember the day the officer detective arrested me, Detective Calstrum?
Huh?
Remember the day Detective Calstrum arrested me? On August.
Your phone is breaking up.
In August. Remember Detective Calstrum?
Huh?
Remember we were on video when the detective arrested me? Right. Did they call you, Internal Affairs call you about that?
No.
Nobody called you about that incident? Those reported to Internal Affairs?
No.
Wow. That's crazy.
What happened?
Now, because now they haven't, since I've been putting this shit on blast, it's just, I don't know if you saw the video I posted yesterday. Now they have Detective Capo calling me. This is another detective. They have Detective Capo calling me. This is another detective that I spoke to over the summer.
Had what?
Detective Capo.
Who is that?
Another detective that called me over the summer. The nigga acting like I'm fucking stupid, and he's calling me again about the same fucking case. Do you see the dumb shit that they do? Hit me back. So he's calling me here. This is the mental game that police play, and these fucking stupid white people, it's sad to say, but yes, they do play this mental game. They speak to you, and when you speak to them further down the line, they act like they never spoke to you before because you're a fucking black and you're a jackass. I went through this actually with somebody who actually worked for Canva, and he did the same thing, but little does he know that I spoke to him twice, and I also emailed him, and he thought that I didn't know that I spoke to him. So this is a stupid game, that mental game that people play. So now Detective Capo calls me once again about the incident that happened last night. This will be posted up, and I also will be posting up a letter from Captain Soto. Now this letter is very specific because the same month that I was arrested by Detective Calstrum on the 28th of August, I got that letter days before from the Captain Soto. That's the captain of the 30th precinct. That's their captain. So there's a little sticky situation going on. Right. Know who the fuck he is, and they know the whole situation, but the police like to play stupid. So I'm putting up all the evidence that I reported to internal affairs, and the phone calls from the detective and all that shit, because that open court case I have now, you know, what is that from? Another officer from that precinct. So I'm not going to go into that details with that, but it's like they're doing their bullshit. So now they have this detective calling me once again, and he's called me since over the summer when I was in the shelter system for the assault from the crackhead that they dropped. I was also arrested. Remember that on the 28th, I was still in the shelter system by August 28th.
You got too much run-ins with the police.
Exactly, and then they doing their little twists and turns now, and all this shit wasn't reported to internal affairs. So that's why I'm asking if internal affairs had called you. So now they're doing a little twist and turn game. Okay, this video show when I had to go to court for my open court case. It has no information else about the case, no specifics, but it shows a date. Now, as I said, Detective CALSTRUM is the one that arrested me, and he actually called me to be an antagonistic little white bitch. And this is the actual court date. And the case is actually going on again, because the ADA wants to hold the case a little longer, for February 21st. Okay, on this video, I'm also adding my complaints I made to Internal Affairs against the 30th Precinct. Now, these are emails that I've sent correspondences to Internal Affairs, so Internal Affairs is more than aware of these incidences. And actually, a police officer, as you see, Officer Lorenzo, if you look back into my previous videos, Officer Lorenzo was reprimanded for abuse of authority. They have another officer who I made a complaint on, Officer Pizarro, which I dropped that complaint, but if you can see in another video I had, at the end of it, Officer Pizarro and I spoke about that incident, and he knew he was wrong for, you know, calling me an asshole. So guess what? You spoke out of your place as an officer. I did make a complaint against him, but I did not follow up with that complaint. But further down the line, from 2017, dealing with Officer Lorenzo and that issue, I've also called Internal Affairs and told them that the 30th Precinct should not be calling my phone. Well, since then till now, I'm going to be posting up everything that I reported to Internal Affairs, and also Internal Affairs knows very well of my YouTube. So, enjoy. Dirty 30. Anyway, I just wanted to find out if they had called you or if they had any information from Internal Affairs, if they had given you any information. That's crazy. Alright. I see you had called earlier. What's up? You know, so
show me what apartment.
Sure.
So what happened? You were walking
Down the block. Actually, he came out the building around the same time I came out. So I was walking down this way, then he pushed me. Came, turned around and pushed me like, oh, go the fuck away from me. I'm like, I'm not even following you. I was just going on the block. I left out. Oh, that's a super son, actually.
So, but I'm saying, how do you know? Is
there
an issue?
Oh yeah, there is a big issue.
What's
Because the issue is that when I first came to get the key, he didn't like that I posted his family up on social media.
Say that again?
He didn't like that I posted his family on social media. He already has a warrant against him for his arrest.
Would you post on social media?
Oh, his family, because they were coming in.
I'm in anytime.
What's the building number?
Oh, the first floor right here. So you see, it's an injury, number one. So this is Francisco Hendricks Jr. And I have it also on video. Oh, here they go. Great. How you doing, officers? And I actually also have a warrant against him for previously breaking my other phone, and she broke this one when he pushed me again here.
Yeah. When you fell, the phone broke?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I cut my hand. Alright. So it's just like how Detective CALSTRUM bangs down my door for foolishness. So I guess, oh, right here. This side? Yep, right here. Apartment, no, this side. Apartment right here. Yeah. And he hasn't left because I recorded him going in.
What?
I have it all on video right here. Superintendent, right here.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
Alright. Just stand by.
Okay.
You know his name, sir?
Francisco Hendricks Jr.
What is it?
Which is all posted on YouTube too, which your Soto knows. Francisco Hendricks Jr.
Just step. Your name is coming.
Huh? Oh, he assaulted me when I came down the block. I was walking down the block. His son. Richie also has a warrant for his arrest.
How did he do it?
Oh, push you.
He pushed you?
Yeah.
You saw on the floor?
Yeah. Also cracked my phone right here too.
Oh, yes. You still there? Yeah. Is he son home? No, he's there.
Hi. He just walked in. He just walked in the apartment. And I have it on video, so that he's lying right now. He just walked in the apartment. Running in the building now. Yeah, now he running in. See? Booyah. Oh, now I'm ringing the bell. He don't want to go outside.
I'm in the bathroom, wait.
Oh, now he's trying to hide. Yep. Oh, your bitch ass nigga did it once again. So sad. So fucking sad. Francisco sad. Your son did it to himself once again. And this is gonna be sad because he's hiding in the crib now. Got it all on video.
Outside?
Yeah, just now.
Just now? All this?
Yep. Yeah, on my previous phone that happened before that. I also have that on video on YouTube.
What's the name?
Francisco Hendricks Jr.
Francisco?
Hendricks, he knows his son, his older son. Yeah, he knows who. Super knows very well. Yeah, I do.
Can you describe it?
Sure. I think I left it inside. Oh, no, there it is. I'll make this okay. So this is the previous thing. So he's gonna be assaulting me and running from you guys. How long now?
How did you assault you?
I mean, pushed me to the floor, cut my hand, break my phone
What do you cut your hand with?
on the floor when I.
Oh, you
Right, Miles? I hope you got this on video too. Smirk and carry on, because the management knows the stupidness that happens there. That's why he doesn't know where his son is, who just walked in and had it on video.
Why did he push you?
Oh, because he had previous issues. I said that he broke my other phone, which he skipped and didn't go to court. So now he has a warrant. So now he's sliding in and out of the building. They know when he goes in and out the building, but they act like they don't know.
So you confronted him about the situation?
No, I didn't confront him with anything. He just came, turned around and pushed me. I didn't even see him in front of me.
Why did he got push you for?
I was just walking out the block. He was coming. He's not even supposed to be over here. Number one.
But why? What happened? Why did he push you for?
He just pushed me. He's like, "Oh, leave me the fuck alone." I'm like, I'm not even following. I didn't even know that he was in front of me.
I mean, you guys had like previous.
Yeah, he broke my previous phone to this, where he didn't go to court and he has a warrant for his arrest.
Sir?
Huh?
Wasn't that last year? Because
that-
I was over here and then he got arrested, remember?
He didn't get arrested for that. Oh, he got arrested, but he didn't go to court. That's why he has a warrant. That's why he has a warrant for his arrest. Again, he's on my videos too, more than once when you guys came. Thank you, Miles, sir.
You live in this building?
Yes, sir.
What's boy?
54.
So, see, messing up once again.
Response. Just get treated by the boss. They're going to take the report. And just see if there's information in the system.
You let me get
Your story
the
is that
paper?
You guys got in an argument, you're walking, or you're just walking?
I was just walking down the block.
just came
He
from
came
behind
out.
you
Yeah,
first?
he's not even supposed to be in the building, so he came out actually first. When I came out the apartment, because what they do is that their apartment is right next to ours, so they can hear no when I'm coming out. So he did. They came out when I was coming out at the same time. I was walking down the block this way, and then he came out. He's just trying to push me. This is the evidence right here. This is the evidence
And you
right
said
here.
you made prior police reports against him?
Yes, I
And
have.
there's a valid order of protection you told me.
Yes, I have.
Thanks. All right, so let's get you medical treatment over
You
here.
like me to get the order protection paperwork, or you want to look in your car and check it? Either or. I have the order protection if you want to see
You
it.
have it on you?
I don't have it on me. I don't walk
Alright,
down the
so
street with
we
order
can
protections
run
on
it.
me. Like,
We can
oh,
run it
hey.
in our system.
Just
Go get your hand
Thank you.
treated.
Appreciate it. This is once again. Huh? Oh, so I was pushed by the super son once again. He's
You
assault.
were what?
Pushed.
Okay.
One of my elbows hurts a little bit and my hand is cut. So this was me coming out of the building. Huh?
Oh, your ID still? I need
Oh,
just
it is. Yes, yes, yes.
the report and stuff. I'll check the order of protection.
Let the
You know, was
detective-
it valid until?
I didn't check the date on it. No, no, no.
Oh well, let's.
Yeah, you can check it inside. Or let's ask Detective Calstrum. He should know. Or Captain Soto. Oh, I love it. The 3030 precinct. This is what happens when they don't do their job the first time and do it right.